been finding out about LadyCare, which is a very effective and natural method of alleviating the symptoms of menopause, which is great news for so many of us. And it's literally this little device. So I think we need to find out a little bit more. So I've come to Harley Street, and first off I'm going to speak to Joan, who's using the product with great results. So Joan, how did you come to find LadyCare?
Well, I was having the most awful problems with the menopause. I was having night sweats, really heavy periods, all sorts of things. And somebody gave me one of these to see if it would help. And it really did. I found that very, very quickly I was actually not getting night sweats. It was fantastic. My periods, which can be quite heavy sometimes in the menopause, were regulating. That was great. Headaches, they were going. And I just had much more energy. It was really great.
And had you tried other alternatives?
I really didn't want to take HRT. So I was trying things like herbs and didn't find anything that really made a difference. But LadyCare worked fantastically well. For me, it worked almost immediately.
So Joan, is it easy to use?
It is very simple to use. It's a device in 2 parts, and it's manufactured here in the UK, by the way, and it's very simple to use. You attach it to your underwear, but I'll just demonstrate it here on my trousers. You put the one part in here like this, and have it next to your skin, the bigger part, and you attach it. It attaches magnetically and keeps in place like that. It's very safe and very simple.
And it's comfortable?
Oh, it's very comfortable. You don't even know it's there. The one thing that I really found was that it does improve your skin, which is fantastic for us middle-aged ladies. It really is great for that. It helps with bloating. I know some women who've been using it actually lose weight because their bloating goes away, so they don't retain water.
People always talk about hot flushes, and I know people suffer from irritability, anxiety, and also loss of libido.
I have to say that it also helped with that, and I know that the research shows that a lot of women get a lot of relief in those areas. Yes, absolutely.
I'm now with Dr. Nigel Eccles from the Chiron Clinic in Harley Street, who's leading the way in research on LadyCare. Dr. Eccles, you've been using LadyCare in your clinic. How's it working for you?
Well, working very well, quite surprisingly. We've had more and more of my female patients who have menopausal symptoms reporting that their symptoms are getting better. And it was on the basis of these initial reports that we decided to do a large survey to see if this was actually a general effect and not just a random effect. We conducted a survey over 3 months. It was of 508 women, all of who had menopausal symptoms, and we wanted to see if the effects that we were observing or on our own patients were consistent across the board. So we studied them over 3 months. They had to report on 23 different menopause symptoms, and they had to rate each symptom on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 was mild and 5 was majorly intrusive on a daily basis. And the results were exciting.
And what are the findings of the survey?
These women reported significant reductions in almost all of those 23 symptoms, which was surprising. We found, actually, that there was between a 50 and 67% reduction in symptoms like anxiety, feelings of doom, sudden weight gain, increased muscle tension, mood swings, fatigue, vaginal dryness, difficulty sleeping, urinary incontinence, and even breast soreness and tenderness. And on top of that, there was a 33 or a third reduction in hot flushes, in irritability, loss of libido and sex drive, painful sore muscles, and even lapses of memory. And I should say that actually across the group of 508 women, that the results were statistically significant.
Is it safe to use?
Absolutely, both from my own personal experience in the clinic and also from the survey over 3 months. And by the way, I've had women using LadyCare for much longer than that, and we haven't observed any significant side effects whatsoever.
How does it actually work?
Well, it's designed to apply a static magnetic field into the pelvic area. Quite how that's relieving menopause symptoms is a little bit of a mystery, but we are studying that at the moment, and we're doing a collaborative study with one of the main London teaching hospitals to try and uncover the mechanism of action.
Now, I've got to say, it almost sounds like magic, but we can see it's providing some wonderful results to women suffering from the symptoms of menopause. What would your advice be to women who are having an awful time with menopause?
Well, knowing what I know now and seeing what we've seen with the survey and with my own patients, I would be bold enough to say that this simple device may actually prove to be one of the greatest natural solutions to menopause that is available.
After speaking to Joan and the far easier time she's having with her menopause using LadyCare, and to Dr. Eccles from the Chiron Clinic in Harley Street, who is using it with his patients and seeing great results, I would have to say it seems a very simple, safe and cost-effective way to head into the menopause. LadyCare, it's going to make life a lot easier for you.